Hello, this is Always Movie Madness, and I'm going to be doing a movie review of The Flash. Before I go on, I'll say the second this movie doesn't give a fuck about what it wants to be. Great, now that I got that out of the way, back to the review. This is the worst fucking comic book movie I have ever seen. Because it's not funny. It has horrible fan service. The storyline, I don't give a fuck about the storyline. I'm not even going to tell you what the fuck it is because it is just Flashpoint, but make it fucking lame. There you go. There's the storyline. The performances, only two, and I mean two performances I don't hate. Ezra Miller, fuck him. I fucking hate this guy. He's a fucking psycho. His Flash is annoying as fuck. He's not funny. And it's bad enough you deal with one of him. This one you have to deal with two of them. And right from the start, he annoyed the fucking shit out of me. Any other actor would have been better. Anyone. Ryan Reynolds, Paul Rudd. You know what? Even, I believe Chris Pine would consider. Chris Pine would have been fucking better. Would have been better than this fucking piece of shit. Again, the Flash is annoying. He's not funny. He tried to be like Ant-Man. Except Ant-Man's more fucking funny. Paul Rudd's actually funny. The Flash is supposed to be fucking serious. He's just annoying. The scene where he just makes... This is one thing when they make dick jokes when they see the spaceship. He's a good like, oh, it looks like Russia's dick. And it's not funny. It's not fucking funny. Michael Keaton, he's trying, but his Batman's still terrible in this movie. He tried his best, Michael Keaton, but he died in this movie, so they fucked him over. The stupid line, you guys want to get nuts, let's get nuts. I still fucking hate that line. I think it's fucking awful. The only reason why I gave it a pass in Batman 89 is because it was a Tim Burton movie, and Tim Burton does a lot of weird stuff, so that was okay. The actress who played Supergirl, I will admit she was the only good performance in this entire movie. She's the standout. Because she isn't as stupid as everybody else in this movie. Her storyline is actually the only thing I liked. Because it's her wanting revenge on General Zod for killing her cousin, Clark Kent. And that was really good. And the scenes of her battling General Zod were fine. The action sequences are not good. They're still shit, but the stuff between her and Zod was okay. Michael Shannon, surprisingly, doesn't scream his head off in this movie. He's actually subtle. He actually does a great job at General Zod, but I don't know why the fuck he was in this movie. Seriously, he doesn't make any sense. He's not a Flash villain. He's a Superman villain. If you're going to use a Flash villain, use Gorilla Grodd, voiced by Kelsey Grammer, in a different fucking Flash movie with Grant Gustin, because that's the actor they should have gotten. Yeah, if you put Gorilla Grodd in this movie, it would have been fucking stupid. Even Ewan McGregor as Mirror Master, that would have been fucking better, because that character, one of them, there's actually a few people that become Mirror Master, one of them is fucking Scottish, so that would have made a lot more sense in a better fucking Flash movie. The jokes in this movie are not funny. They're just dick jokes, sex jokes. There's a joke where I think Flash says, "Oh, Batman, you're a virgin. You haven't smashed somebody," and that was not funny. That was just a stupid sex joke. You know what? Fucking MODOK from Ant-Man 3, voiced by Corey Stoll, was fucking funny when he died. And when you say a giant flowing head dies and says, "I'm such a dick," and he says, "At least I died as an Avenger," and that is more fucking funny than any of the jokes in this movie, that means you fucking failed big time. But let's talk about the worst thing in this movie, the fucking CGI. Oh my god, I fucking hate the CGI. It is uncanny to look at. In fact, I will say this, and I don't care, I fucking hate the CGI more than the CGI in Green Lantern 2011. Yes, it is that fucking hard to look at. Green Lantern, at least, compared to this movie, had passable CGI in comparison. Was it good? Fuck no, it wasn't good, but it was better to look at than this fucking piece of shit movie. The action sequence with the babies was fucking disturbing. One of them involves Flash putting the baby in a microwave, and I'm like, okay, so Flash is a fucking cannibal, so he's Army Hammer now. Is that the joke they were trying to do? It was just a horrible action sequence. Ben Affleck was boring. Wonder Woman was another positive, I guess. She was okay in this. Gal Gadot for this being her last performance as Wonder Woman, but it should have been Wonder Woman 3, which we should have gotten that film instead of this fucking piece of shit. The directed by Andy Muschietti, the guy who directed the 2 It movies, is awful. He does an awful job directing this movie. He just shows in dick jokes and multiverse jokes, and the multiverse jokes are not funny. He tried to make you feel bad for the Flash. I didn't really feel sympathy towards this Flash because I hate him. He just did an awful job directing. The worst thing is that final battle, the Nicolas Cage cameo as Superman when he's fighting the spider. That just made me want to see Superman Lives with Nicolas Cage. I'd rather fucking watch that because at least Nicolas Cage will be laughably bad, and Christopher Walken would have been decent as Brainiac. Again, the movie would still suck ass, but Christopher Walken would be the best thing in the movie. But seriously, I can go on and on why I hate this movie. Again, the jokes are bad. Michael Shannon and the actress who plays Supergirl were decent, but overall this movie was garbage. So, in conclusion, fuck this movie, fuck the dialogue, fuck Ezra Miller, that fucking psycho. I hated him as the Flash. Michael Keaton is trying, but Batman's kind of a loser in this movie. They kill him off. Michael Shannon and the actress who played Supergirl were the only good fucking things in this movie. The CGI was atrocious. This movie bombed harder than Ant-Man 3. You know what? If you think this movie is horribly written... No, if you think Ant-Man 3 sucks, go back and watch this movie. You know what? Fuck it. I'd rather watch fucking Thor Love and Thunder because as much as I was annoyed by that movie, at least Chris Hemsworth was a fucking psycho, and at least Christian Bale was the standout performance as Gore the God Butcher. He was the best fucking thing in that movie. You know, I would rather watch Green Lantern 25,000 fucking times than to ever watch this movie again. This is easily in my top 3 worst comic book films of all time. This is up there with Joker Fully Ado as the worst comic book film I have ever seen. You know what? I would rather watch Jonah Hex 3 times. And you know what? You want to know why I like Jonah Hex? It's because it was fucking short. I believe it was only like an hour and 11 minutes. So, that's the shortest DC movie. And, you know what else? I can fucking laugh at the part where Magneto fucking whistles. Like, when he that's funny. When he blows up the train and Fassbender just killed all those people, that was funny. And John Malkovich was better. Again, the movie tried to be like Spider-Man No Way Home, and it fails. Spider-Man No Way Home was better, had better acting, better dialogue, better everything. Everything Everywhere All at Once was better because Kyo Kwan was a fucking douchebag. He was actually likable. The villain was memorable. The effects were way better. Seriously, I can go on and on of why I hate this movie. But in the end, I'll leave you with this. Fuck this movie, and I give this movie a 1 out of 10. Fuck this movie. So that is my movie review on The Flash. Hope you guys enjoyed.